Alright, I figured I'd video this one. This is a 20-inch Hoover box fan made by the same company that happened to make that Killair. This is a single speed model. There isn't many of these known to exist, so I think I have one of the few existing examples. But yeah, there was a time, I'm guessing in the early 70s, that Hoover branded fans. They actually had desk fans too. Those seem to be more common, and those were made by, I believe, Nap Monarch. But the box fan here is made by, and so is the Killair. They're both made by a company called Polaris Industries. They made a lot of these, generic random name box fans. The most popular ones were the Killairs, and then there was other brands too. There was the Hoover, the Killair, Homeline, basically any kind of store brand. These were kind of the cheaper box fans of the early 70s, I guess. But yeah, figured we'd take a look at this one. I know I've videoed it before, but after I messed with that Killair, it kind of reminded me of this one, and I figured I'd dig it out for a revisit. So anyway, it's a Hoover multi-purpose box fan. Uses the same blade as the Killair, although this one's a little different. This one has a different, I guess, mounting to the motor shaft. The Killair is a little bit different. The handle is custom, so is the knob. The original switch quit working, so I kind of had to modify a stove switch, like one of those little single burner things. I think that's what this is, or that's what the knob is. I think the switch is out of something else, but yeah. The switch is actually a 2-speed switch, but the fan only has 1 speed. Here's the back of it. Now what's interesting is, from the factory, mind you, Hoover, Killair, whoever, they used a 2-speed Macmillan motor. You can see the wiring right here. White is your common, black is, I think, high, and red is low, and it will tell you right here too on the tag that high is black, low is red, and common is white. The motor is a 1.9 amp motor, and from the factory they capped off the low speed on this fan. I don't know why. It was crimped off and everything when I got it. But yeah. I got this fan years ago when I was helping somebody clean up a hoarder property. This was one of the fans I found in that property, along with a bunch of other fans that some are still around, some are long gone. But yeah, this is one of the ones I kept because it's kind of an oddball. I figured it was worth keeping. So anyway, here is no high, well, no low, medium, so on. Now, like the other Killair fan, this one performs pretty good. There's a lot of air. Now, I've had this fan so long, it was kind of rusty when I got it, so I repainted it green, and then eventually I got tired of the green, and I repainted it brown. You can kind of see hints of the green coming through. Brown was the original color, so that's why I went back to that. Anyway, we're drawing 1.97 amps and 160 watts. Yeah, no low speed, no medium speed, even though the motor has it. And I did hook it up once, but it made a very concerning smell when I did that, so I just unhooked it back to the way it was originally. I assume there was a sticker here. You can kind of see the outline of it, but that was long faded away when I got the fan. That's a heater, milk house heater, one of those little things on the front. But anyway, no medium, no low, so off we go. And if you go to the low speed setting on that switch, it just runs the same speed. It doesn't go off. Nice to know the oil in this is still good, though. It hasn't ran in a while. But yeah, I don't know of too many of these Hoover box fans to exist. I think I've seen at least 2 others that exist. And that was like on the old fan forums back in the day. Someone had found one of these, and that blade's way out of balance. But someone had found one of these and they posted it on, I think it was the Vintage Ceiling Fan forum. And that was where I found any info on this fan at all. And then there was one that was listed on eBay a few years ago that had the box with it. And that's where I found the model number for it, but now I don't remember it, so I'm going to have to go back and look for the model number. But yeah, there you go. A Hoover box fan. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.